We're going to talk about season 3 of Stranger Things, which hit Netflix today.
What? No.
Yeah, so it's out today.
Oh.
Did you watch any of the other ones?
First one, watched it all, really good. Second one, I just thought it was got a little bit boring.
I zoned out after like 6 episodes of the first season. There's just nothing grabbing me in there.
Oh, the first season's amazing.
It's got everything I want out of a show though. So 80s kids sort of like adventures.
Like it's like just a kid adventure.
You know,
like
and I don't know if it's just the wrong mood I'd been watching it in.
It is a bit. The first part of season 1 is a bit like. I don't know. Do you think it's sad? Maybe sad. It's about a kid going missing.
Yeah, and I think because I've watched them over the period of years, I don't know the story. Every time I dip back into where I was, I don't know where I am. I don't know what's going on. So, and I don't want to start again. But everything as a kid, that's everything I wanted out of a show. You know, and I want that kind of adventure for myself as well.
Yeah, I wouldn't. That's a bit creepy.
Well, that's the whole point of being a kid. We used to have, when I was growing up, there was like a werewolf nest.
A werewolf nest?
Yeah, that's what we thought anyway. So
hang on, would a werewolf even have a nest?
Don't know.
Like a gorilla's nest?
I don't know, we were kids, we didn't know the exact terminologies. So, and only
like
one of the boys in the village, one of my friends, knew exactly where it was. And every time we went to go there, we had to go over like a really foggy sort of like open fields, you know, where just darkness in the distance. And we'd walk so far, and he'd say, it's up this way, and we would never get to where he was going to take us. And good for him, because I don't think he had a place in mind. He just knew that it was a scary sort of Moors land. And that was thrilling. Every time the weather turned from summer to winter, we'd go looking for the werewolves.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, I believed it.
He's like
That's that
Gollum
Carl I
in Lord
was
of the
telling you
Rings.
about.
Oh.
Yeah, he was always, you know, he knew where vampires lived, he knew where the vampires were. Basically, he'd watch a Stephen King film, and then he'd find out that there'd be something similar in our village.
He's like Gollum from Lord of the Rings. You know when they're like, oh, it's this way, come on, follow me, and it takes him through like a deadly swamp.
He's an amazing friend. Yeah, werewolves. I never seen one. I never seen a vampire, but I was 100% convinced they lived in Sarn. That there was a nest, and it was like the capital of.
I think your friend got it wrong though. I think instead of looking for the nest, you had to be looking for like the nests in trees, like a bird nest with werewolves just chilling in it.
Hang on, it might have been a vampire's nest and something else with the werewolves.
But if it was a vampire's nest, wouldn't it be like in a little hole or in the tree because they can turn into bats?
I don't know. Didn't put much thought into it. I only went because it was a gang of us with torches. Didn't really want to find them myself. So. Yeah, that's basically Stranger Things to me. That's where every time I've tried to watch it, I've tried to tap into that mindset. So
it's an hard thing to sort of like.
What adventures did you go when you? We had different generations, right? So my childhood was a bit primarily outdoor based.
Yeah, yours was a bit more. Like I remember me and my cousin a lot. We had a big forest behind our house, and we had these like massive toy Wolverine claws.
Yeah.
And we just used to run around with them pretending to fight stuff.
So you never had like adventures?
We used to go up the mountains every now and then with like sticks and stuff.
What would you be looking for?
Well, they had like this little, I don't know what it was. It was like a well sort of thing that like made a little waterfall. And we just used to go up to there and then go a bit further.
You never went looking for dead bodies and...
No, only us were in that forest.
There was always something like that going on. It was like basically it was the early days of VHS, which is before DVDs come out. So in those days, you didn't have to wait till you were 18 to watch a horror film. They didn't know nothing about it, so any kid could watch any age film. So you imagine, you know, all the adventures we had. We'd watch The Exorcist, and then someone would get possessed. We'd watch a Ouija board film, and then suddenly one of us was a medium, and it was.
That's quite cool, though.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, I mean, I watched loads of gory films when I was like 9, 10 and 11, and it didn't bother me. I knew they were films. I'd love Charlie, she's 7, I'd love her to watch scary films. Didn't bother us growing up. It just said, you know, you couldn't watch an adult film, could you, when you were a kid?
No.
No, there's laws against it, you know. But when I was growing up, he's like, yeah, I don't give a shit. Just keeps him silent for 2 hours.
But I couldn't actually watch like an horror film till I was about 17 anyway.
I could watch more as a kid than I can now. I can't watch one on my own. I can't. Especially that Haunted Hill House, right?
Oh, I love that.
Since me and Becca watched that, the dining room light has been on every night. Since whole...
The thing is with that though is it's a massive house. So a normal, like every person's house, they're going to be just with like 20 ghosts living in it.
I thought my house was a massive house.
No, it's the Hill House. Got like,
yours.
yeah, but the Hill House is like got 20 different ghosts walking about.
Oh, this is interesting.
Right.
Becca come in from the kitchen last night all spooked out. She said, next time that kid is on the roof, I'm going to phone the police. And I was like, okay, back up, because you saying next time as if you had this discussion, but I would have remembered if you said there's a kid on the roof.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
Well, we got new neighbours, and one of their younger kids, she's like between 12 and 16, you know, that ageless, she's taken to lying on the roof of the conservatory, or not the conservatory, the extension of the back where the kitchen is, and staring into our kitchen.
Oh, that's a bit creepy.
And Becca and her have exchanged glances to the point that Becca's getting stressed out about it. But what a strange thing to you as you're lying down ready to watch a show.
Yeah.
Oh, next time that kid's on the roof, I'm going to phone the police. It's like, oh, what kid? What roof? But that's creepy. And then, because I weren't convinced that there was a kid living next door.
They probably ain't.
No, I know, that's what I like to think it is. You know, we go and knock a door and we say, like, can you ask your daughter to stop being on the roof? And they're like, well, our daughter hung ourselves from a bedroom window.
I was just going to say, we did have a daughter, but she died 10 years ago.
I've only seen they got a newborn baby there. I've only seen the couple and the newborn baby. Haven't seen this girl Becca's talking about.
It's because she's always lingering on roofs.
Yeah. I'm not hoping she's dead, but it'll be cool.
Oh no, it's just it's weird that you don't know. You know about these neighbours a little bit because they're new, so you've sort of watched if they're noisy and stuff. And if you've never seen,
I've never seen them. I've never seen this girl who hangs out the roofs, and it'd be such a cool story, wouldn't it, to knock a door and complain about, and they're like, well, nothing we can do about it. The kid died 10 years ago. You can't blame us for a ghost.
No, that'd be weirder, because that means someone that doesn't live in that house is climbing on roofs just to watch your kitchen.
Hang themselves. Oh yeah.
It doesn't gotta be a ghost. It just means some kid is just watching it from a different house.
Me, Charlie, and Becca were fussing around in the kitchen last night. She said she was watching us then. I was like, why didn't you tell us? We would have both turned round and looked in the direction of the kid just to creep the kid out.
That's weird.
That's a Netflix show, that is.
Stalker on Hill House.
Yeah. So that's what I wanted out of Stranger Things, and they say the season 3 is quite scary. I can't be scared of aliens.
No. I would love on Stranger Things 3 if there was just a teenage girl that always just sat on roofs watching people. That's terrifying.
It spooked Becca, and Becca's aggressive. The fact that she hasn't dealt with it and just keeps, you know.
Must have creeped her out a bit.
Yeah. So season 3, Stranger Things season 3 is going to be at least a couple of years before I get around to it.
You told me the new one's coming out now though.
It's out now.
I want to watch.
Oh, we'll have a review of that next week.
One.
Oh, you won't finish the second one?
No, it got boring, so I just stopped. First one was amazing though. Second one got a bit boring.
Oh, I finished Happy season 2 last night.
Hello?
Amazing.
Yeah, I need to watch it.
Best season of TV I've seen since The Umbrella Academy.
I love that show.
Oh, it just goes really wild.
Does it explain a little bit on why he can't die?
No, but
I don't care if it's a spoiler. I just want to know.
You get to learn a bit more about what Happy could be.
What?
You know the
little imaginary friend.
You get to realise that he might be something more than an imaginary friend.
He's a unicorn ghost.
Oh, it's mad, and I'm pretty sure in the last episode he talked to God. He was talking to God. They never said he was talking to God, but I'm pretty sure he was talking to God.
He's a guardian angel.
I don't know. It's fascinating. So that's how.
I want to watch it now.
That's our little chat about Stranger Things.
Well, it wasn't about Stranger Things season 3.
It inspired a couple of tangents. So yeah, we all done, Dan?
Ow. Yeah.
Ow. Boom.
Boom.